Jojo, what up y'all? Let's jump into a super low cost Sharen Infiltration build that you guys can be doing, so that way you can go out and grind those precious amorphous material that we all need. Now if you guys are looking to increase, mastery, you're gonna need to gain more characters, you're gonna have to get more weapons, and pretty much I would say like 80% of that is gonna come through amorphous material. Now, so I'll show you guys two different ways to do this. You could do it low cost, no energy activator, should work perfectly fine. And then I'll show you guys what it'll look like with an energy activator as well. Now, if you're doing just 3 reactors, this will definitely work out, no problem. If you're doing 4 or 5 reactors, it should work out still. You'll just need to go out and get yourself a reactor with skill duration up. To be honest, you probably really don't even need the reactor. It just makes it a little bit easier because you have that much skill duration. Now, one other tip I will give too, because whenever you're doing these infiltrations, a lot of the times the enemies, they like to try to body block you, stand in the way, try to mess up your infiltration. Instead of like trying to jump into the reactors, just roll. You can just roll through the enemies and get to those reactors quicker. Now, like I was saying, if you guys are grinding mastery, like right now I'm 22, well actually since this video I'm pretty much already 23, you're gonna have to go out and pretty much get every single character. You're gonna have to get them all to level 40, then you're gonna have to go get all the weapons, get all those to proficiency 40. So while you guys are out doing, Sharen infiltrations, you're grinding mats, you want to just make sure you're using different weapons so that way you can increase those. Now, another fun fact that I'm going to give you guys as well too, whenever you're looking at these zones and these outpost missions, the number of the amorphous material will actually tell you whether or not you need to use Sharen. So if it's an odd number that you're looking at, you're going to have to use Sharen in order to get it. If it's an even number, you actually can just normally kill the infiltration and then you'll have a chance of getting just the even number. Now, what I don't think a lot of people know, because a lot of the times, I'll run up, I'm Sharen, people don't let me hack it, they'll just kill it anyways. You cannot get this odd number unless you have a successful infiltration. So if you're trying to get these and you're just killing the outpost, you're never gonna get it. So if you guys see a Sharen over there, you're better off just letting her hack it, because number one, you'll have a chance of getting that odd number, and then number two, you'll actually have a better chance of getting the even number as well. So it's a win-win. If you see a Sharen, you might as well let her hack it. Now, another tip I'm going to give you guys as well. If you're not already doing this, set up presets on your characters. For me, I have multiple characters that I do for different things. Ajax, I might do bosses. I might use his HP build for void reactor bosses. Ultimate Valby I'll use for gluttony. Bunny I'll use for just grinding mats, Sharen infiltration, so on and so forth. So yeah, if you're not already doing presets, I would highly suggest you set these up, because it's going to save your weapons, your reactor, your components, and your module settings as well. So instead of you having to sit in the storage box, look for all the items, switch to the character, you can actually just hit the preset. It'll already have everything on there, and then you're ready to rock. And then the cool thing is it's going to favorite all the items that are set into the preset. So it's going to put a little heart by it. So, if you just want to mass sell everything, mass dismantle everything, you'll be able to do that. And you don't have to worry about your presetted items getting destroyed. Now, another thing I'm going to add in too, again, whenever you guys are out doing these missions, try to use different guns that you don't already have max proficiency. So then that way you have a better chance of upgrading that proficiency and upgrading your mastery at the same time. Now, another thing with components, whenever you're doing amorphous material, try to get yourself something with consumable drop rate. I'm not going to say this makes, a crazy and insane difference. But, I've had times where I've had 3 or 4 of the material drop in a row. I've had times where I've had 0 drop after 5 tries. So, I would say, just have that on there anyways, just to have that extra little percentage. And then, a lot of the times I get my materials a lot faster that way. Now, as far as the reactor, not so important, but the most important thing is getting skill duration up. So if you can go out and get yourself a reactor that has that skill duration up, It's just going to help you stay invisible for longer, which of course is going to help with our infiltrations. Now jumping into the build. So this is going to be the no activator way. So this is actually all you need. Skill extension, MP accelerant, battle of stamina. Now if you have good components with increased HP, you maybe don't even need increased HP. I actually just like to have that on there so I'm not so squishy, I don't instantly die. But you know, if you have a way of doing it without the increased HP, down in the comments, let me know what you guys are rocking on the infiltrations. I personally only use Sharen for doing infiltrations. I don't do like missions or bosses or anything with her. So yeah. But once you actually do get an energy activator, you can toss on the Void Domination Descendant module, the Transcendent module, the red one. And this makes it super easy for you guys to clear out these infiltrations, because you'll basically be able to target these enemies faster. You'll have a longer range on her fourth ability. You can kill all the smaller enemies and then just go straight for the boss and knock that out way quicker. So whenever you guys do add in the energy activator, which I'll show you guys right here, you'll be able to add on a little bit more skill ability, which is just going to help you kill the infiltration faster. So it's going to look a little something like this. You can go Void Domination, you can go Skill Simplification, and then you can go Frontline. And again, this is just going to give us some more skill critical hit rate. It's going to give us skill power modifier, and then it's going to give us skill critical hit damage. And then with that Void Domination, you'll be able to pretty much target every enemy inside the infiltration. And if you have enough skill duration, you'll even be able to do it while you're invisible. So you just get free damage, and then you can just go straight for the boss. So as you can see, you can just absolutely melt everything, do the infiltration in a couple seconds, and then you are chilling. Now the last tip I'm going to give you guys. So anybody that's using Sharen that's trying to do these infiltrations, I'm sure you already know, sometimes it's literally impossible to do them. You know, you'll walk up, people will see you standing there waiting. You know, you could even text in the chat, hey, let me hack it, hey, let me infiltrate. People still won't let you do it. They'll just run through, kill it. They don't care about your infiltration, and then you really can never get, you know, the material that you're looking for because people won't let you do it. So this is what I do. If I'm at a zone, people are camping it, you know, they're just murdering it right when it starts, I actually just go into the options, I turn off crossplay. Okay, so what you'll have to do is just restart your game, you know, just hit leave game, you go to the main menu, repick your Descendant. Once you come back into the game with no crossplay, there's literally nobody there. So everything is just empty, no players out in the fields, no players in the tower, and yeah, you could just freely do your infiltrations. Because I think it's pretty crazy, you know, people, well, I personally think people just don't know. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. They just may not know that the only way to get those odd numbers is to do a successful infiltration. So yeah, you know, a lot of the times they just don't let you do it. They don't understand what's going on. And my thing is even if you let her infiltrate, you have a better chance of getting the even number and the odd number. So you would think if somebody sees a Sharen, they're just gonna automatically just let you hack it. But trust me, that is not the case some of the times. So yeah, if you have an energy activator build, you know, you got the increased HP, you could do these by yourself. You don't even need anybody else. So I would just turn off crossplay. I would go into the zone completely by yourself. And yeah, go get your amorphous material that way. So yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys out. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that sub button. We got more low cost vids on the way. We got more in-game vids on the way. Down in the comments, let me know who you guys would like to see next. As always, I appreciate you guys checking out the vid, and I'll see you on that next one. Peace.